Hi, I'm Eric, founder and CEO of Amari, a new supplement company that provides active lifestyle consumers with convenient, effective products that help them to play longer and recover faster. We have started posting to LinkedIn about our experience launching a company and a product in the times of COVID. Our goal is to share what we learn in the hopes that you will find it helpful as you navigate these unprecedented times. The previous video talked about some of the observations we've made and the implications for our company. Here are a few practical steps that we've implemented. We're guessing you have already realized many of these, but the suggestions are worth mentioning. So the first is when it comes to social media planning. Our social media planning has gone from a 6-month calendar to 1 to 2 weeks out due to the fluid environment we're all operating in. Our social media content centers on topics relevant to our product and consumer base, keeping in mind what we discussed in the previous video about consumer state of mind and building community. Our 4 themes are community and celebrating the people taking care of all of us. It is amazing how drastically our definition of a hero has changed to include grocery store employees, delivery and truck drivers, and of course, healthcare workers. Active vitality and staying active during these times of sheltering in place. Advice and resources to stay active while staying at home. Product testimonials to validate our product's effectiveness, and Amari's ingredients and their impact on health and wellness. An open question for us is when and how Amari transitions away from COVID-related messaging back towards more aspirational posts and imaging. We think we'll see a divergence here of brands that continue to eloquently weave COVID realities into their brand messaging and others that just switch back to business as usual. We'll keep a close eye on consumer fatigue around COVID, how society begins to emerge from sheltering in place, and of course, doing what we feel is right. Now, strategically speaking, at a high level, our 2020 strategic goals went from launch first product, validate and refine our customer understanding, and pulling off a second manufacturing run. And we are working on all of those things. So right now, our number one strategic goal is to be around when the clouds part. For those of us in the natural products industry, this last bullet is more important than ever. There was a rising tide of interest in health and wellness before COVID. Once we begin to move towards the new normal, my crystal ball is pointing towards that interest in health and wellness will increase rapidly. If a global pandemic doesn't encourage this, nothing will. This has been validated by numerous webinars presenting market data indicating huge growth in supplements and health and wellness products. And if you have not already, we would highly recommend checking out Naturally Bolder and Nutrition Business Journal and the frequent free webinars they offer. Now, as I mentioned, the key is to be around for that wave in health and wellness that's coming, and it's already here in some respects. Now, make no mistake, there are headwinds for early stage companies. As a founder CEO, you need to turn over every rock to make sure you've done all that you can to ensure the survival of the business. That means hours spent sorting through government programs designed to help us endure these times, sitting on hold waiting to talk about debt options with your bank. My personal record is 3 hours and 26 minutes to reach someone at Wells Fargo. And then the softer side is reaching out to suppliers and customers just to check in and see how they are doing without asking for anything in return. The reality is the valley of death just got wider. Startup mountain we are climbing just got higher. Feel free to use the metaphor of your choice, but the reality is shit just got much more challenging. Capital efficient will become the new buzzword, and that means going farther on less. Think about how your company can leverage some of the current experience to stretch your limited dollars. Do you really need that expensive office space with more people working virtually? Where Zoom presents a viable substitute, could you reallocate travel budgets? How is your direct sales customer experience? Can you scale it up? Does your product ship well? All are things to consider as the world shifts. Once you've accepted the new reality and the impacts it'll have on your business, think about counterintuitive measures that can allow you to pull ahead and invest in the future. Is it training the sales team? Maybe it's developing a new product better suited to our new collective reality. Building a stronger digital footprint to drive direct sales. Providing greater transparency into how your company is accountable for your stakeholders and their health. Or keeping your foot on the marketing gas to carve out a niche underserved by the competition. So that is all for this video. Please let us know your feedback. Thank you for watching and stay healthy.